Bum, bum, bum. Hello, what's up? Just setting up. Are we live? Oh, it always takes a second. Okay, I think we're good. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. 76. Oh, man. We're getting there. So today is just another super laid-back, chill stream. I've been wanting to maybe talk a little bit about cryptocurrency. That's a reason for the description of the stream. I've been super interested lately in just coin market cap and just looking at all the different coins, different crypto coins that's out there, as I am thinking about maybe getting back into the crypto game. Who knows? We had some great conversations and discussions last week on the stream. Bunch of guys were talking about Ripple, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think a couple others, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I still have like a little bit of a cough, so I have a cough drop for now. It's probably going to be a little annoying, but we'll give it some time, see who shows up. So if you're new to the stream, or maybe you're watching this after the fact, welcome. I like to do these AMA Ask Me Anything live streams at least once a week, just to hang out, chat with you guys, talk about what's going on in the world, maybe talk about some subjects that is going on the channel in regards to the gambling videos and the psychedelic videos and all these reports that I'm doing. They are a lot of fun and I am thoroughly enjoying it. So if you're just watching the replay of this, the next live stream is usually on a Saturday or a Sunday. Lately it's been Sundays, sometime in the afternoon. My schedule is pretty chaotic, so if you want to catch the next one, we'll say, I don't know, let's say the 19th for now. So man, I can't believe we're on 76, dude. That's crazy. If I click on oldest, AMA number 1 was called productivity. Oh god, when was that? I'm always interested in how far have we come. Well, already flagged for limited ads. Okay, sure. No problem. Let's see. Filter by date. When was AMA 1? How come we can't filter? Let's see, last page. March 13th, 2021. Wow. So it's been 2.5 years of live streaming. That's interesting. A lot of fun. So anyways, back onto the topic of gambling and crypto. So I used to be someone that invested in crypto, and a lot of people usually ask me, isn't cryptocurrency, isn't stocks kind of just like gambling? And of course, yes, right? Because the value, it can go up, it can go down. There's no guarantee that you're going to make money. So, however, the way that you can, I guess, mitigate the variance and the risk is by just buying an asset and then holding it long term. So say, for example, I have a couple of friends who trade stocks daily or who are crypto day traders. That inherently has a lot more risk. So it's sort of more of a gamble. Whereas if you are someone like myself, who will just put a tiny percentage of their net worth into some random stock or crypto and then just hold on to it, kind of like an index fund, a mutual fund, a retirement fund, or in America, like those 401k Roth IRAs, and you just like hold on to it, I feel like that is way less of a risk than someone who is like day trading, for example. So is crypto gambling? Yes and no. It sort of depends. And so if I If I'm throwing in like a huge portion of my net worth into Bitcoin and I'm really hoping that it takes off or goes to the moon, oh man, that's a pretty hefty gamble that you're placing in the faith of the cryptocurrency, right? And so that's not what I'm interested in. I'm sort of interested in just having a piece of something and then just holding, because that is the type of asset accumulation that I like, and I like to diversify. So I will have some cash, I'll have some index funds, maybe some stocks. In Canada, we call it like an RRSP and a TFSA. It's like our equivalent of a 401k, sort of. So I'll kind of have that. And then why not crypto, right? Why not gold? Why not real estate? So I think it's important to have a multitude of assets in your portfolio, right? And I've been out of the crypto game for like, I want to say 5 years. So I'm thinking about it, trying to educate myself. Sorry, this cough doesn't go away. Yo, Red. What's up, Red? How you doing, bro? Happy Sunday. How are things? Trying to educate myself here in the crypto world. Damn, I'm looking at coin market cap and it's just like we're approaching that circulating supply of Bitcoin. We are 93% there. That's wild. And the market cap is 725 billion. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Even Ethereum is like 246 billion market cap. It's interesting how some have a circulating supply cap that hasn't been reached yet. XRP is only like halfway. There's a max 100 billion supply of Ripple. Interesting. Dogecoin. Doge is 7 cents. See, this is a problem when you're out of like the crypto game. When you come back, you're like, everything looks foreign. Like, what is all this stuff? Especially the altcoins. I don't know anything about these. Bump, 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 bump. Stellar lumens. I think I have some of those. Oh man. I have a lot of researching to do. Actually, what are the top 10 cryptocurrencies? So of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum, 1, 2. I know that. BNB? What is BNB? XRP. Solana. Oh, Solana. Souls. That's like the crypto you use for NFTs, right? I think. Like you said earlier about keeping a piece, that's what I'm doing. Ah, okay, Red. Makes sense. Yeah, it's good to just have a piece and just hold, right? That's why I regret selling my crypto. I wish I just held it. But holding it with not any intent to try to make a profit, just like to have an asset, just hold on to it. Yo, Afro, what's up? How you doing, bro? Oh, Ken Smith. Good evening, tribe. Just wanted to jump on to say hi. Supper time here. Hey, Ken, enjoy the dinner, bro. Have a good dinner. I'm not going all the way in. I'm very careful with how much I invest. Smart man. I know you have XRP, red. What else do you have? What else is in the portfolio of red? Because I want to buy like a bunch of different things. I think the only crypto I have right now is like $10. $10 in something. Stellar Lumens? I think I have like $10 in that, and that's about it. In one of my wallets. I'll be back? Alright, cool, Ken, cool. I got ADA, a bit of Doge, and some Bitcoin. Yo, you got that Doge coin? What is ADA? ADA. ADA? Oh, Cardano. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do. The problem is I can't invest too much because our mortgage is like killer, which is like a pain in the ass, but I'm hoping to invest a little bit of this this YouTube money, you know? Oh, let me turn off this fan. I got student loans? Yeah, dude, student loans are a pain in the ass. So this month, we're probably going to make like $200 from the channel. It's not bad. It's something. Eventually, I want to get a point, or hopefully I can get to a point where we can make a little more and then use that to buy some crypto. That'd be super cool. Start small. Really research the companies behind the crypto you're buying. Good point. That's the thing. Like, I'll look at what's one of these cryptos I don't know anything about. Let's say TRX, Tron. I have no clue what that is, who made it. Like, I know nothing about it. Like, but it's just here. It's the problem with all this stuff. Like, if there is some type of functionality in the blockchain or the token that you believe in or that you think will become valuable in the future, then okay, that would make a good reason for why you'd want to invest. But like, you need to find a reason, right? One of my friends was buying, he bought a whole bunch of like crazy coins that were just fraction of a cent, just so we can have tons of, you wouldn't say shares, you just say coins, tons of coins. And then like 90% of them tanked. But then I remember one of them was some kind of byte coin, some byte, what was it called? I can't remember what it was. It was some dinky coin, and it did like 200x or something crazy. And I think he made like 50 grand. Damn, we at 8K now? What's that? 8K? Oh, subscribers. Yeah, dude, the subscribers, they come fast now. Even on the days where I do nothing, I'll still gain like 10-ish subs. So, there was about like a, what is this song? I need to change this song. This is weird. There was a week in the beginning of November, I didn't really post anything. I was sick, and it was hard for me to make any content. So there's like this big gap of growth. But I'm back on the horse. I think we banged out like 3 videos in just this week. Let me see. There was gambling. There was a gambling video, LSD, and salvia. Yeah, there's 3 videos. 3 videos in 5 days. Yo, killing it. Excuse me. I have it, so I only get my YouTube money after it has accumulated to a total of 1,000. That way I can get a nice surprise randomly. Oh, that's funny. Have you hit the 1,000 before? Yeah, the problem with YouTube is like the AdSense is so bad. I remember in the beginning I'm making like 40 cents a day. It's like so discouraging, but whatever. Yeah, once. I don't know how far along I am for the second one. Oh, okay. Afro, do you put mid-roll ads in your videos? Or actually, are they longer than 8 minutes? Actually, I can just check myself. Let me go to your channel. Afro Music. Oh, 3.57k subs. Let's see. Do you have any long videos? 2 minutes, 2. Actually, no, they're all short. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so there's no mid-roll ads for you then. Because the mid-roll ads, that's what really boosts up your RPM or whatever. My videos aren't long enough for it. Yeah. Yeah, it's because you make music too, right? It's like what's like a standard music track is like what, 3 minutes? 2-3 minutes? 5 minutes is probably long. Yeah, so you're probably never gonna get to 8. Me, on the other hand, my videos are too long. Most of my videos, when I record them, they're like 25-30 minutes long, and I have to try to cut out all the nonsense that's in them. Because the problem that I have whenever I make YouTube videos, I talk too much about random stuff, and I sort of get distracted with the key topic or the key idea that I'm trying to convey in the video, and I'll go off on some wild tangent about something, and then all of a sudden, after I hit pause or stop recording, I'll look at the file and it's like 30-35 minutes. I'm just like, oh my god, why why? And then it's so much work for me in post to cut out all the garbage, so I'm always like trimming down. So for my channel, making it to 8 minutes is easy. You saw that Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF dude got sentenced. Oh yeah, man, he was guilty on everything, right? I actually have a gambling story video coming out tomorrow, and it's about Sam Bankman-Fried. Well, kind of, not really. It's sort of like a gambling addiction story video, but it's about this guy buying crypto on FTX and losing everything pretty much. So I want to kind of dabble into crypto stories as well. I don't know if I am jumping around to too many different niches, because look, we already have the gambling stuff and we have psychedelics. Those kind of pretty different topics, but the thing is, I just want to make videos about stuff that really interests me, so that the channel is fun, right? And I'm gonna try throwing in a couple crypto stories here and there, especially stories about like someone investing a couple $1,000s in crypto, for example, and then he hits some super bull run where he 500x's some random ass coin, and then either makes millions or goes broke somehow. Like those type of stories are very interesting for me to read as well. So I was like, let's just make a couple videos on it. So we have a video coming out tomorrow with a little bit about Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. But yeah, man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for people that had money on the FTX. What would you call it? It's not a wallet. It's like there's a term for it. Exchange, the FTX exchange, and then realizing that this dude was spending everything behind the scenes, and he was transferring money to his sister company called Alameda Research, I think it was called. And then the whole thing just imploded, and the dude's like having crazy parties on some island in the Bahamas or something. I don't know. He's a wild guy. Next step, mini documentaries or video essays. Yeah, the thing is, I would like to get into more super serious type videos, but like because of the time restraint that I have, it's sort of hard for me. That's why these gambling addiction, psychedelic trip report videos are great for me. I just find a story, I read it, it's easy, and then just kind of give my 2 cents. And it's fun because I like to read all these interesting stories that people have. And the other thing is they do so well. That's like the hard part. They're easy to make and they do well. Like look at yesterday's video. Or was it today? Let me see. Yesterday's video. Gambling addiction stories, Las Vegas roller coaster. It's like doing really good right now. Yeah, it's like going up and up and up. Diversify your content portfolio. Oh, that is interesting. You know what, Red? I heard a great quote once from, I want to say it was Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. And he said that everyone is always worrying about niching down, niching down, niching down. But the one unique niche that you can have is make the niche about you. You are the niche. And so I found that rather interesting. I was like, should I just keep making content about stuff that I really love, that's true to me, that's just who I am? This like weird gambling dude that likes psychedelics. And now that's getting into crypto and playing chess. Dude, I've been playing a lot of chess lately. But yeah, I want to say it was Gary V, or maybe it was Grant Cardone. You know those. I don't know how to describe those guys. Those super successful entrepreneurial business dudes. Those guys know what they're talking about, right? They're kind of cringy at times, especially Grant Cardone is a little cringe. I have one of his books. Lots of great information, but I don't know. Not the most likable people, I guess you could say, but their advice is good, right? I can't stand Gary V, but he is right about that. Yeah, exactly. It's but I get it, right? I totally understand Gary V's message. There is a lot of wisdom that you can gain from his talks, right? Even if you don't agree with everything. And even if he comes off as like this like super annoying New Yorker guy that wants to buy the New York Jets, I think, with his net worth, or that's like his goal, and he's like, no one works harder than me, 18 hours a day, and all this stuff. And I can relate to a lot of that as well. And some of those lessons and ideas have rubbed off on me, and they are beneficial. But you also have to be your own person, right? You can't just be like Gary V all the time. I take all entrepreneurs' advice with a grain of salt. Yeah, also too, it's like some of them could have just got lucky, right? And also, what did Gary V do? He sold wine? he had like a wine business, and then he was into trading baseball cards and doing garage sales, and I don't know what he was doing in the beginning. And so you have to remember that not all entrepreneurs' journey is relevant to your own. So yeah, it's just take what you need and then discard the rest, I think is the right way to approach it. It's just funny when those guys are like, you have to buy real estate. Real estate is the only way you'll get wealthy. I have 47 homes in my portfolio and like all this stuff. Yeah, great. You know, for you, sure. But does that work for everybody? No, of course not. So again, you know, take what you need. You know, maybe your portfolio could include one rental property. That might be a good way to diversify. I think I would like to do that. That'd be cool. Maybe pull some equity out of my home one day, get a rental property, but I would only do like one. I wouldn't be like these crazy guys that have 74 homes and I have 55 million of real estate and all this craziness. Oh, that's exhausting. Besides working on the YouTube hustle, are you getting a raise promotion at your current job? So, answer to that is no. Well, actually, no. Let me be honest though. So we get a raise every October 1st. I want to say. I think October 1st is the day we get a raise. Yeah, everyone in the company gets a raise. Everyone, and it's usually based off of your performance. So you'll get like, I don't know, 70 cents, 60 cents type of thing every year. But in terms of like moving up in the company, I've actually been going the other way. I'm sort of moving down. So I was in the office, I was in customs, I was doing payroll, I was full-time, I had a higher salary, there was lots of overtime, I could make pretty good money, and I was. This was, what year was this, 2019? And I've been there since 2012. And then I've started to go in the other way, the opposite way. I took some, I guess you would call it a demotion, but it was intentional, where I intentionally took a role that paid less. So I went down in pay, I went down in hours. I just kind of slowly went down the corporate ladder rather than climbing up, because everyone is always looking to climb up, right? And that makes sense. But for me, it was the other way. I needed flexibility. And luckily the good thing about working for a Fortune 500 company is that if you are part-time, like I am now, you get the same benefits as a full-timer. So I get the same pension, the same medical, dental, everything. Everything's the same. Except my vacation days now are only paid at 5 hours instead of 8. So I lose 3 hours of pay per vacation day, but I still get all my vacation days, which are 23, I think, 23. Yeah, so, pretty good for part-time, right? And the reason for that is so I can work on the YouTube stuff and I can be a good dad, be home with the kids. And so the problem with the company I'm at, there's like a cap of like how much you can make. So say, for example, right now in the role that I'm doing as a courier, I think we max out at $33 an hour, $34 an hour. So that's probably like the max you can get to. And when I look at YouTube and I look at all this entrepreneurial stuff that I'm doing, the max for that is unlimited, right? And so I also didn't want to make the mistake of just doing YouTube. So the YouTube channel is doing okay. You can see on that second channel that bears the analytics, the channel made $300 last month. But then I started this one-on-one coaching business, and that's really started to pick up, which is surprising because the first month there was like zero interest. I put the PayHip website, I think it's like payhip.com/my-name. And you can just book an hour at a time for coaching on whatever subject you want. And that Calendly app pops up. So you can just like pick a date and a time. And the first month there was like no one. And I was looking at the analytics. There was like 0 page visits, 0 sales, 0 everything. It's just like nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's another business idea that was a flop. But then I just left it, right? And then the coaching business has kind of been picking up. And so now the coaching business per month, it's bringing in the same amount as AdSense, or even a little more, or maybe it's doing better than YouTube. So that's another thing to diversify, right? But yeah, to answer your question, Red, day job, no, just gonna keep it as it is, and then I'm gonna focus on all of my financial growth with this YouTube channel, doing the stream, the coaching, still working on the online courses, because I feel like that is a much better, or has a better chance of returning a good amount on my investment. But it's a risk too, right? What's up, chat? Okay, sorry guys, I was just, again, see, this is my problem. I go off on tangents too much. I don't pay attention to anything. Alex Clara? Bah, there was a bunch of goats. What's up, dude? Much love. How you doing, Alex? Thanks for coming by. Steve L, 70 cents for the whole year. Yeah, so I think there's a couple years I got like $1, a dollar raise. There was one year I got like 40 cents. So you can see why the day job, it's like, it can only get me so far, type of thing, right? How much do you charge for coaching? Okay, so originally coaching for 1 hour, I charged $75 an hour. And then it started to kind of pick up. So I increased my price, I think it was a couple weeks ago, to $100 an hour. So right now it's $100 US an hour for coaching. And that is any topic, gambling, psychedelics, making money, YouTube, pick my brain, whatever you want. And I've had very different type of customers. Obviously, I can't tell you guys who they are or what we really talk about, to respect their confidentiality. But some just want to talk. Some just want emotional support. There was another dude that just wanted to ask questions, just question. And then another dude that wanted me to tell him what to do. It's just like this. It's kind of hard, to be honest, because I have no idea what to expect. Because I'll get this notification on my phone, right? Because when someone books the hour of coaching, it gets sent into my Google Calendar, right? And so it will just appear in my phone, right? And I'm like, who is this? And it'll be like, person's name, coaching at this time. And then I'll shoot them an email, like, is there anything you want me to prepare for? Any certain subjects you want to talk about? And then you just go into this call with a stranger. And you have no idea at times what it's going to be about. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, need help with gambling, or just want to talk to you, or just want to pick your brain, or ask you about business, or whatever it is. And it's hard because you have to give these people value, and you have to provide them answers on the fly. And you have an hour to do it. And so I try my hardest to just give as much value as I possibly can in that 1 hour. I'll share all my knowledge. If it's about YouTube, for example, I'll be like, hey, I did this channel, this is how I got monetized, I did this type of content, I use this software, everything. I just tell everything I can because I try to provide the most value possible for the 1 hour of coaching. And the price is high. And the price is that high because I believe, this may sound a little arrogant, that is what my knowledge is worth. And so, for example, there was someone who was we'll call them a multi-millionaire, and they had a gambling addiction, right? And so this person was betting $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a day. So me charging him $100 to give him some advice for him is super cheap, right? 1 hour of just talking to me, giving him some pointers or advice for just $100, maybe it would help him not blow 3-4 grand every day, right? And it's stuff like that. And so that's why I think it's worth it. And also it needs to be worth my time too, because I could spend that hour with my kids, right? Or I could spend my hour doing a stream with you guys or making another video. So, and the other thing too, it's if you buy the coaching, you'll know that you'll get my best effort. If it was like $20 an hour, I'd be like, okay, another $20 coaching call. All right. But okay, it's 100. Like, okay, this person's serious, so I got to be serious. So then it just makes me take the whole interaction seriously, if that makes any sense. Derek, what's your opinion on the devil's lettuce? The devil's lettuce. What is that? Sorry, Afro. Yo, you stumped me. The devil's lettuce. I gotta Google that. Oh, marijuana. The devil's lettuce is weed? I've never heard that before. Weed, pot, or cannabis is also known as the devil's lettuce. A rough synonym for the most controversial but little understood drug in America. Huh. So to be honest, I'm not a big marijuana guy. Actually, no, that's not it. I'm not a big smoking guy. I don't know what it is. I've never really enjoyed smoking. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. Never even tried one. Tried smoking weed. It just... I don't know. Maybe I wasn't doing it properly, but after I'm like, I just smell. I just didn't like the smell. And however, the edibles, though, I do enjoy. I do enjoy the edibles. There was one stream we did. We did a couple of drinks of THC. Was it? I can't remember. But yeah, I'm pro devil's lettuce. I think it's cool, especially for the people that use it medicinally. I only use it recreationally though. That's respectable, bro. Start Beast? What's up, Start Beast? How you doing, dude? Oh, what the? Tristan. Sorry, Tristan. I didn't see. I missed your message. What's up, Tristan? Mr. Anti-Gambler in the house. If there's anyone that is in the in the gambling space, check Tristan's channel out. Why can I talk? I started gambling 8 years ago, and now I'm 20K plus in debt with friends and 10K in the bank. Wait, is that 10K debt in the bank? Thought I managed to get graduated in a bachelor's and graduating soon in master's computer science engineering. Wow, dude. That's what I went to university for. Never finished. Also started my startup, which is doing good. Wow. Okay, so you got a startup, you got gambling debt, and you're going to have a master's. Busy man. But still, I'm not earning anything. My bank accounts are like zero, but the motivation is going on. I'm afraid how long it will take for me to pay back everything. Decided to stop gambling in the last 3 months, doing good, but I fell again. What does that mean? But I fell again? Some days ago. Does that mean you went back to gambling a couple days ago? Okay, so you got a lot going on there. So if that's 10K in debt with the bank, what's the interest on that? That's one thing you got to tackle, right? Debts that have interest. 20K debt with friends. I'm assuming no interest on that. Usually debts with your friends, you just will pay them back eventually. But dang, dude, you went all in with the university, bachelor's and a master's. Wow. The one good thing is that you are in engineering, so you can get like a ton of different jobs, right? And usually entry-level jobs for computer science, programming, engineering pay really well. I mean, I gambled again at 10K loan, 0% interest because of some special loan. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's not really much you can do until you get income, right? So it sounds like you have to finish your master's. That is, or it says graduating soon. Okay, so graduating soon. So maybe, let's say if you're in the fall semester, and then you have another semester. So are you graduating next year? So anyways, gotta finish school, and then that way you'll free up your time to use that degree, dude. Use your education to get a job. And then that's when you can handle all this debt stuff, right? Maybe I will graduate next month. Okay, so you're graduating soon. All right, congratulations, man. Yeah, so if I were you, as soon as school is done, all of that is done, just start looking for jobs right away in your area. Like, just get to work, right? Get that income flowing. Even if it's low paying, for example, I would just start working right away. Just get in a revenue stream, get some income going, right? And then you can start consolidating that money into your debts. And then obviously you want to stay away from gambling as much as possible. That should be a given, right? And then while you're working at this job, keep searching for other jobs in the field that pay higher, and don't be afraid to move. Never be afraid to hand in your 2 weeks notice to an employer. If there is someone out there who will compensate you better, pay you better, treat you better, give you better hours, whatever it is, never feel bad in leaving. Right? So that's what I would do if I were you. Yo, Kevin, Mr. Drama. Mr. Drama is here. AKA toxic masculinity. Yo, Kev, what's up, dude? How you been? Derek, I just sold everything. My camera, NTG mic, camera stand, and I decided to get a tripod and use my phone to record. Using cameras is a huge load on my mental health. I decided to record on my phone, and it's not that bad. I can record at 4K 60 FPS. Yeah, dude, you don't need I've always said this about YouTube. You don't need a camera. Especially the new smartphones now are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And let me prove it to you. My best friend, who is a full-time videographer, he has like the Sony a7 III, the Sony a7S III. He has like all the best camera gear you can get, crazy drones, all the gimbals, records weddings, big client events, all this stuff. He got a job for the NBA. So he was working for the NBA this past weekend, doing some type of work for the mid-season tournament. And he had all his camera gear and everything ready. And the NBA, the National Basketball Association, one of the biggest sports franchises, the leagues in the entire world, just wanted him to make the content with his phone. So if an iPhone is good enough for the NBA, an iPhone is overkill for something like YouTube. You don't need this. Look at all this. Look at all this fancy. Do you need this? No, you don't need this. You just need this. This can replace this whole $3,000 setup, right? It's fine, Kev. The only reason that I invest so much money in camera gear is because I genuinely have a passion for cameras. Like, I love cameras, I love lenses, I love microphones. I'm always reading up on what's the latest lenses and glass that's coming out for Sony. Like, this is something that I love. And so if you don't have a passion for videography or cameras, then don't bother. It's a waste of your money. It's a waste of your money. Cameras take up a lot of time when I go into my deep work block time. Putting the SD card in, replacing the battery, then plug into an SSD in my laptop. and then random cables I need. Dude, I know exactly what that feels like. Yeah, it can be a pain. It can be a pain. But no, don't worry, dude. It's like, as long as you have good audio, I feel like that's just the most important thing, right? If you use your phone, just find a way to speak clearly into the mic or get the mic as close as you can to your mouth and you're good to go, man. What type of phone are you using anyway? Is it an iPhone? Oh, this song is kind of weird. Let's change the mood. I was listening to relaxing. Let's go with bum bum bum. Dreamy? What is dreamy? Ambient. Let's listen to some ambient dreamy music. Here we go. I started this channel to improve on myself by posting videos like tips for startups or anything, but I still haven't started. Thank you for motivating us, Derek. I have to go back to work on my thesis. Good luck, guys. Hey, start beast. Do your thing, bro. Get that degree done, get the job rolling, get the cash flowing. You'll be all right, man. You'll be all right. Using my phone is just simple, but just quality suffers a bit. I have a good mic, iPhone 12. A few years old, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, dude, good enough. Good enough. Also remember, think about all those YouTube videos that go viral that people record with like shit quality. Like you know that guy Derek? No, Derek. Derek from More Plates, More Dates. That guy recorded with like shit quality in this room with a wall like right behind him, just no production quality at all. And just, how many subs does he have? More Plates, More Dates. Mr. Derek, 1.9 million subscribers. Mr. Zero production value shit camera. You don't need it, dude. You don't need it. So don't worry, Kev. You're good, bro. You're good. Is it me, or is every music video now filmed with a Sony A7 series? Oh, man. So when I was doing videography work, that camera, this Sony A7 III, A7S III, and now there's A7 IV, I think. Those cameras are, man, they're so sick. I don't even want to get into all like the nerdy details, but yeah, super popular. I've worked with so many guys that love the Sony A7 III. I'm more of a, I don't know what you call it. I'm like a budget Sony guy. I use the Sony A6600. That's what I use. It's not even a full frame camera. It's one of those cameras where like the sensor is smaller. You call it APS-C. But it's still good enough for me. Well, this is interesting music. All right, let's roll with it. From a music producer, #1 tip for better audio quality is to be wary of the acoustics in your room. Use compression and EQ, instant boost and quality. Yo, Afro, you know what's funny? Adobe just released this AI thing where it uses AI to fix your audio. Man, it's so crazy. You could have like some echo or reverb or some fan noise or some, I don't know, some shit wrong with your audio. And you just go into like the AI settings. I can't remember what it was called. I tried it out a couple times. And it just uses AI to fix your audio. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it removes a lot of the bad parts, like staticky noises, wind, like it fixes a lot of things. I'm like, man, AI just killing the game. So I was like, holy shit, do I even need this anymore? Like this microphone is the Rode Pod mic with XLR. This cable is XLR cable, I think, and I have my my PodTrack podcaster on my table over here. So this is what I use for my audio. I use this thing. If you can see this. So I use this. Has like all the knobs and everything. And it shows me also like the levels where I'm peaking. So I take my audio seriously. But I'm like, man, with AI and just a couple clicks, you can fix any mistakes or any crappy microphone you use. So AI is coming a long, long way, man, in a short time. Oh man, AI is taking away my job. Well, the thing is, AI, it's still at that point where it can't completely take over things, but the potential is there. So I'm always trying to be cognizant of that. I'm thinking, will I need to hire video editors in the future, or can I just use AI? Will I need to spend all this time on B-roll and recording audio and fixing my audio, adding bass and treble to my voice and all this stuff that goes into post-production? Or can I just use AI? And AI is like insane. I'm in a Discord group where there's a bunch of YouTubers, and there's one guy that uses AI for everything. He uses AI to come up with his title, video idea. He uses AI to write a script. He uses an AI text-to-speech bot to do the audio. Then he uses an AI to automatically generate the B-roll and the editing. It's just uses AI for everything. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. I'm trying to keep up with it. My old ass. Is it in Premiere Pro? Yeah, it's in Adobe Premiere Pro in the most. I think you have to get the recent update. What is it? Adobe Premiere Pro. What's the most recent update? 24.1? As of October 10th. Yeah, so it was the update on October 10th. So just a month ago. That had the AI stuff. Oh yeah, that's just background noise reduction, right? That's been around for a while, even without AI. I think it's a little different. Like Adobe, I use the background noise reduction thing, the denoiser, but the AI does a little bit of extra, does a little extra stuff. But it's probably pretty similar. Again, it's probably nowhere near someone like yourself that does professional audio, right? But say for a noob that's just recording a video, maybe outside, there's like some wind noise. Maybe, you know, the AI will probably level out your voice, equalize it a bit, add some bass. I don't know, that type of stuff. Afro music, check out your stuff, man. Yeah, dude, Afro stuff is sick. I was watching, I think it was like one of the Oppenheimer. The Oppenheimer soundtrack or video you made. That was sick. If I ever record anything and I can hear my PC fan, I use background noise reduction. And if you want to stop clipping, no matter how loud you scream, put a limiter on your audio channel. Yeah, I have like a preset in my Adobe Premiere. Like I have a file. Will be like gambling addiction story template, psychedelic trip report template, and I'll load up one of those files, and it has an audio hard limiter encoded into the track. I think I use -3 decibel for my limiter, so when I get too excited and yell, sometimes it caps it off. I add 6 decibels of bass to my voice, 3 decibels of treble. What else do I do? Compressor, equalizer. There's something else that I do. I did it all a while ago. Like all the presets that I use, I just have it all automatically set up. And then I just record the voiceover with this this microphone, the video with the camera that's on the ground over there. So that's how I do it. Because then it's so easy for me to edit my videos. My process is more streamlined. This stream is AI. Oh, you know what? I heard a great prediction by, I want to say it was Elon Musk or Lex Friedman or Joe Rogan. Was it? No, it wasn't Joe Rogan. One of the, maybe it's Chris Williamson. One of those big time podcast guys. I was listening to a podcast. It might have been Elon. And he was saying how, you know, that blue verification check mark that you get on Instagram and Twitter or X, and how you are some verified person. They were saying how in the future, that check mark is going to mean so much in social media, because eventually it'll change from a verified account to a verified human being. And so in the future, content creators that are human beings that aren't artificial intelligence in any way or form will have that verified check mark, and these other pages which are completely created by AI, generated by AI, won't have that. Perfect example is that chess bot, Stockfish. I don't know if you guys are into chess, but there is this AI robot that talks, that you can put in the video. You can give it a script that AI can generate, and then it can turn the text into a robotic speech. So it's like as if this robot Stockfish is talking to you, and it explains the moves that it makes on the chessboard, and it's all completely generated by AI. Everything AI generated. And so something like that obviously wouldn't be verified as a human being, and that's where this whole verification thing is going to be valuable, right? Because I don't know, I just thought it was an interesting concept. Oh, Ken, you back? How's dinner? 200 ain't bad at all. 200 what? Only gonna grow, gaining a lot of subs. Oh, you mean 200 on the YouTube channel? Yo, what's up with this song? Is it too loud? This song is so loud in my headphones. Is it loud for you guys? I guess someone tell me in the chat if the music gets annoying or loud. Only gonna grow, gaining a lot of subs with your growing library of content. Variety is key. Hey, thanks, Ken. Appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've just been focusing. Too loud is clipping. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, Red. Yeah, I'm trying a different playlist for the music, so I have no idea what any of these songs are. I just hope none of them have like some crazy lyrics. Yo, this guy. I was fucking with you, fucking Red, bro. What am I? Why am I so gullible? Yo, this guy is trolling me. How you gonna do me dirty like that? Oh my god, Derek, I can't hear you. Music too loud. Okay. My bad. Okay, my bad. Whoops. Yo, you guys straight roasting me, bro. I love it. Oh, negative 0 dB should be fine. Negative 3 will only lower volume and over compress if you already have compression on it. Rule of thumb, limiter should cut no more than negative 2. Look at the feedback from... Oh, okay. So the limiter... So should I change the limiter to negative 2? Negative 3 will only lower volume and over compress. Okay, Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my preset is negative 3.0 dB for a hard limiter. Okay, I'll try -2. Thanks, dude. I'll try it out. Freaking red. Uh-oh, my Asian family thinks I'm delusional for trying to make money online. They think it's only for lucky people. They don't understand the money-making opportunities online. There's 14-year-olds making 5K a month. Okay, so Kev, that's there's a guy in my Discord. He's 17 and his YouTube channel made 19,000 US last month, and he's 17. Craziness. These young guys, man, they inspire me so much. I know most old people, they get jealous and envious and cynical, but like, I can't help but be happy for this younger generation. Like, whenever I hear these young guys that are like these multi-millionaires killing it on social media, that just inspires me. I'm like, yo, that's sick. I'm so happy for you, bro. That's awesome. Teach me something. Yeah, the making money online, it seems like it's not real until you make $1 online. And there's a great quote where I can't remember, again, I can never remember, I can never give proper credit to the people I hear these quotes from. But he said that one of the most important things about being an online entrepreneur is just make that first dollar online. Because as soon as you make $1 online, then you realize that it's actually possible. And it's not some type of myth. Just $1, that's all it takes. Just make $1 online in some way, and it'll give you all the belief that you'll need. The only problem with that advice is other people will never understand that. Especially our parents. Like, even my parents, right? They're like, what are you doing? You do streams? You do YouTube videos? Come on, Derek, the fuck wrong with you? Yo, oh my god. My bad, bro, my bad. This guy. Oh, no limiter set to 0. Wait, what? Rule of thumb. Oh, the limiter should cut no more than -2. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's interesting. -2 is how much the limiter is cutting, not what it's set at. So limiter at 0, you can gain increased volume with limiter if you have it until the max. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'll have to, Oh, what is this song? Yeah, I'll check out my Adobe stuff after. Yo, I like this song. What is this? Flying Over, Daniel Friedel. Cool. I'm liking this random choice of songs today. I'm old, and I think all the power to anyone who does good, no matter what age. Well said, Ken. Yes, sir. It's hard for us old guys, you know. Us old guys. It's easy to get envious of the younger generation. You ever check out that Death Grips video? What's that? Death Grip. Oh, is that the one with that black guy? And he's like tripping? I watched the video already. Oh, it's crazy. Is that the right one? Hold on. What is it? Death Grips. Am I thinking it was that one you told me about, right? He might think he loves you? That one? Oh, yeah. Watch this. I was like, dude, what is going on? This is crazy. I was like, oh shit. Oh. Yeah, that was wild. They are so stubborn, still think college education is the only way to success. I can't change their belief system. Yeah. Not much you can do, Kev. Parents will be parents. Especially like Asian parents. There's just this emphasis on education. And it's not, how do I say this in a nice way? And it's not all the time that their argument is that you need it to get a good job. A lot of the time it comes from a selfish place where they want you to get a college degree because it'll make them feel better. And I know this because I am a parent. And when you become a parent, all of a sudden you want these things for your kids to do so that it'll make you feel better. Like say, for example, I would probably want my daughter to get a corporate job that has vacation days, that has benefits, that has pension, right? Because then I would know that she is safe or financially secure, even though that contradicts my own personal beliefs, where my personal beliefs is that I want her to be happy. I want her to do what she wants to do. So sometimes parents, they don't realize that they're being selfish with their kids, right? And they want their kids to do things so that they'll feel safe, that they'll feel secure. But you can't do that as a parent, man. Like, the number one thing, it has to be happiness. And it's so hard to admit that, right? Because I know when Tiffany gets older, I'm like, man, I'm gonna hope she gets a safe job where she gets a monthly salary or bi-weekly income where she can afford all her bills and she won't be able to struggle, and she can make her car payment and pay her rent. Then she'll have a pension for when she retires, because that's going to make me feel good as a father, right? Because then I'm going to know that she's well off, or that she will be okay. But that's selfish of me. You have to let them do what they want to do. If that's what she wants to do, then sure. If she wants to open a business or travel the world, I don't know. You should do what makes you happy, right? You only have one life. So I think a lot of parents, they don't realize what's going on. And it's hard because it took me a while. I was like, wait, what is this? How come I'm believing this other thing that I'm so obviously against? But it's tough. It's tough. You need the mushrooms. But I mean, your audio is already good, so I would not stress it. Okay, cool. So we're Gucci. Is this Shure MV88 a good mic? Oh, dude, the Shure? That shit's like, is that like $300? Well, how much is that? I feel like that's like a $300 mic. MV88? How come it's not coming up? Is that the right name? Sure, MV88. $340 Canadian. So what is that in US? 200 something American? Bum 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 bum. With good mixing and acoustics, you can make the iPhone microphone sound professional. Ooh, not to be harsh, but fuck what your parents think. If you believe in what you're passionate about, go for it. Yo, Red spitting facts today, bro. Red spitting that fire. Yeah, the parent thing is tough, dude. It's tough. It's tough because I know I know I disappointed my parents and my mom in particular by dropping out of university. I know that it disappointed them, and when it happened, my mom cried. Right, that was sort of tough to deal with. Um, but you have to have the courage as an individual just to do what you think is best for yourself, right? Because you only have one life, right? Just think about how short of a time we're here on the earth, right? If you're lucky enough to not get hit by lightning, to not get cancer, to not die in a car accident or get some crazy disease, we have what, 85 years to live in North America? And then extrapolate that a couple of generations from now. No one's going to remember, none of us, right? When we're dead, someone else is going to live in your home. You're just going to be a picture on someone's wall that they'll eventually die. And all of your stuff that they inherited will probably go to the landfill. And no one will really remember you, right? And so it's like, we're only here for such a short period of time. You should just do what brings you fulfillment and happiness. Like, I don't know why that's so controversial, or why that it's a bad thing to tell young people. Because I had a friend who was pretty pissed about some of the stuff I say. This actually happens a little bit more frequently to me than I would have thought. But this whole like education thing, following your dream, following your passion, so many people are against that. There is this belief that you have to go to college, or you have to go to university, or you have to do this, or you have to do that. And I'm like, why? You don't have to do anything, right? As long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not stealing from someone or scamming someone, then who cares? It's your own life. You should just live your life the way you see fit. And who cares about all these other people or what they have to say? And again, it's like, are they going to be at your funeral? Are they going to be saying nice words when you're dead? Or like, are they going to care? Are they going to take care of your grandchildren? Or no. So I don't know, man. It's whatever. It's just what it is. I agree with your sentiment, Red. Is there music on this stream? Okay, Ken. Okay. Everyone's sticking the needles in between my rib cage. You guys are funny. It's not the Try Hard podcast mic. The MV88 is a little mic. Oh, it's a little mic. Is this? It's still $300? Oh, I see. Yeah. It's like the smaller little mic. It's silver and black. Oh, it can plug in onto your phone? Yo, why is this $300 Canadian, bro? Oh, Canada, get out of here. I don't know if you guys know, our Amazon is not Amazon.com. We have Amazon.ca. And it sucks compared to Amazon.com. I wish I could shop on Amazon.com. It's so much better. The funny thing is, my own parents gave me that advice, paid off in the long run. And this is coming from Asian parents. Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? It is good advice, right? If you had a choice, what is better, having an education or not having an education? Obviously, having an education is the better choice, right? However, the issue that I have is when people say it's the only choice. And I'm always like, oh man, but what if, like, let's use me for example. I didn't want to do computer science anymore. I didn't want to do computer engineering anymore. I didn't want to finish university anymore. I didn't care about any of the courses I was studying. I hated all of it. So would it be a smart idea to go into like hundreds and thousands of dollars of student debt to force myself to learn something that I hate, that I dislike, and I never want to work in that field ever again? Like, what is the point of forcing me to do that? Right? So that's my biggest problem. On the other side of that argument, if you find something that you decently enjoy, where you wouldn't mind finding a job in that field, right? That is completely different. Then you can actually use it. But in my case, going hundreds of $1,000s into student debt just to get a degree that I didn't want to use seems so pointless to me. So, and even now to this day, I don't give a shit about JavaScript or Perl or C++ or whatever shit ass Unity programming language that people use nowadays. Zero interest, absolute zero interest in that stuff. And now some might say, okay, so that was a poor financial decision that you made. Sure. However, by not being in student debt, now at least I had some money I could save up, and I used that to buy a townhouse, right? So I got into real estate much earlier than almost all of my friends because they had massive amounts of student debt, whereas I had some money that I could invest in something, so I bought a house, right? And that house has provided me with equity, which has not multiplied, but has grown exponentially in the times that I've been in real estate, right? So there is a net benefit as well for me. Again, it all depends. It's just this idea that I hate is when you have to do something. That drives me crazy. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves when people say that shit. Probably one of the only things you have to do when it comes to money or any of this other stuff is pay your taxes. That's probably like the one thing you have to do. Do your income tax return. But going into $100,000, $200,000 in student debt, that's not something we all have to do. I think with self-improvement and good habits, we can live to at least 125. Oh, dude, 125? Yo, I'll be extremely happy and content if I could live to like 90 something. My whole thing is I'm more worried about like the freak accident or like the random disease. I think that's what concerns me the most. Because those things are like sort of out of your control, right? Like what if you get hit by lightning or you get Ebola or some craziness? At 57, I hope you're right, Kevin. No debt, no stress. Yeah, that's a thing. Because imagine if like, this is what's hard for young people. Say you got like $100,000 in student loan, and then maybe you have a car payment or a loan on your vehicle, and then you're paying rent for your apartment that you're living at. Then you have all your cost of living and all your bills. Where does the savings come for a down payment for a home? Like, how can young people do that? Like, where is that money coming from? Unless unless your parents can give you some. But like, if you have student debt, car loan, and all these other things that you have to pay for in life, like, how can you save up for a home? So that you have to take that education, that university degree, that college diploma, and you have to leverage that into a job that pays massively. So that is sort of like the one move you have, right? Because if you can do that, if you can leverage your education to get a really high paying job, now your income can bring down that student debt. And then you can finally save up towards whatever you want to do. And here in Canada, the biggest thing is like homes. Young people can't afford homes. homes are like unaffordable. It's just like, it's honestly ridiculous. So say if here in Canada you need what, 20% down payment, and most homes are like $1 million, more than $1 million. So you got to have a $200,000 down payment, and then you have to be able to afford the monthly payment on an $800,000 mortgage at 7% interest rates. So you're looking at what, $6,000 a month for your mortgage? So not only do you need $200,000 up front as a down payment, you got to afford $6,000 per month for your mortgage, plus another $500-600 a month property tax and all that other stuff. It's just like, how are these young people going to do it? It's so hard, right? And then take my situation, for example. Didn't go to university, or I dropped out, so I had money to spend on something, right? So I didn't have to go into student debt. So I bought a $297,000 townhouse. I think it was $297,000, and the down payment is like $60,000, right? Because that was 20%, and so that doesn't exist anymore. That shitty townhouse is probably like $600,000 now. So it sucks. Low Key Mav, yo, Low Key Mav, what's up? I wish I could see the pictures of the profile of you guys. Dude, I blew all my Solana earlier this year, 10K of it crypto gambling, and it would be like 25,000 right now. Damn, bro. Oh, you had Sol? That's Sol, right? Solana? Quit now, though. Big learning lesson. Crypto gambling. Is that like those crypto casinos, though? What do you mean by crypto gambling? Were you like day trading? Because the way that I want to get into crypto is I just want to buy something and just hold. I just want to, like, this is my thing. I want to accumulate more assets because it's a hedge against the variance of life, right? Because I obviously have real estate, I have index funds, I have stocks, I have all this other random stuff. The other two assets I don't have that I would like would be something tangible like gold, and then something futuristic like crypto. But again, they would just comprise a small percentage of the financial pie. Like, that's my goal. I just want a piece, and I want a piece just to own. Crypto casinos. Oh man, dude. Crypto casinos are crazy. It's like you're already gambling sort of by holding on to or investing money into like a cryptocurrency, and then you're using that cryptocurrency in a crypto casino. I think I had a gambling addiction story about something like that. This guy had hundreds of thousands of dollars in Bitcoin, and he sort of blew it all playing, I think, roulette in a crypto casino. Held it at a loss for so long, dude, almost a year. And I developed a gambling addiction that was like my last money. Oh, shoot. Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, once you get a taste for that gambling shit, dude, it's I don't know if you can relate to this, but when I was really deep into gambling, while it was happening, it was as if I couldn't think. I was just on autopilot. If I was betting money on something, it was like I was in a trance or something. I couldn't even think rationally about what I was doing. I was just so concentrated on the wager, the bet, the money that I placed, and it just clouds your judgment. It's such like a weird sensation. I don't know how to describe it. And as soon as I blew it all, the price went back up to where right now I'd be in profit. Yeah, it's tough, dude, but you can't focus on those things. It's like my crypto thing, right? When I bought Bitcoin at $800, Bitcoin was like 800 bucks. And I sold it when it was at like 4 grand. What is Bitcoin now? Like 30 grand? Actually, I'm curious. What is Bitcoin at? Coin market cap. Let's go. Bitcoin is at $37,000. Yo. Holy shit. Damn, Ethereum is at 2,000. I bought Ethereum when it was 90. XRP is 66 cents. I bought XRP at 3 cents. Damn. Solana is at $57. Gambler's high. Ah, yeah, Ken knows. Yes, your logic is completely overridden by your addiction. I totally feel that. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's like there's this fog in your mind. And it's so bizarre because you can't think. You can't like think straight. And you're just like spinning the wheel or rolling the dice or moving the chips or flipping the card, or pulling the lever, whatever game you're enticed by or whatever you're doing. Again, it's like this trance. It's such a bizarre sensation. And you only really notice it until after the fact. Like when I sort of stopped with the whole poker and gambling stuff and sports betting and all that, I was like, man, I used to spend just hours upon hours just playing poker, looking at the slate of games and the Vegas odds for the money line of all the NBA games, and just the amount of hours I wasted of my life in that shit. It sucks because you can't get that time back, right? But again, it would be a waste of my time, energy, and effort for me to focus on that because I can never get it back. So what's the saying? Crying over soured milk or crying over spilled milk or whatever. Just got to move on, dude. Move on to bigger and better things, make better decisions, right? Keep moving forward. I was a serious gambler for over 20 years, so I definitely get it. 100K plus lesson. Yeah, Ken, me and you, bro, we know what's up. We know those dark days. Dark days indeed, my friend. It's interesting, these gambling videos have been doing really well lately. You know what I really like about this like anti-gambling sort of content that I talk about is that the comments that you receive from people where they're like, oh, I saw one of your videos and it like helped me out or it made me feel better or it gave me some ideas on how to quit. Like that's awesome. Like that, I love that feeling, just finding out that you're helping someone that's struggling financially. The only hard part about this niche is it's a little bit depressing at times because I read so many stories about people who are just struggling. They're sad, they're depressed, they feel like they're down in the dumps. It's hard, right? It's tough because I don't want that to rub off on my personality, right? So it's like a double-edged sword. It's pros and cons. It's interesting. It's funny because now that I look back at it, I was so irrational. If only I could have looked at it and see it now being a month gambling free. But you're right, no point in pondering doesn't change what already happened. Channels like yours and other guys who I watch gamble help me get a kick out of it without wanting to gamble myself. Yeah, that's another thing that I get too. It's, you know what else it is? when you hear these stories from other people, when you are reading their perspective from a sober position, like where we are right now, we can think clearly, we're not gambling, we can think rationally, and we can digest someone's gambling addiction story without sort of losing our minds and just feeding that compulsion or gambling addiction. And what's cool is that you can kind of learn from what other people do. And I still get this to this day. When I read a story about someone losing like $15,000 in one night, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how, bro? How did you blow 15 grand on blackjack? That's so crazy. Because it sort of brings back these old feelings. And I kind of imagine myself in their shoes. And I know what that pain feels like. You have this like pain and regret in your heart. And you're just like, oh, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. And you wish you could just go back in time 24 hours and just do something completely different. You have all these crazy thoughts. And something about that, it's very interesting because you can learn from those stories, right? And I think that's what's really, really beneficial. Because if you talk to let's call it a regular person who doesn't gamble, their answer is just going to be like, oh, just stop playing. Why would you do that? That's stupid. Like they don't understand the compulsion, the addiction, the need, the excitement, the dopamine rush, right? They don't understand that feeling that we have from gambling because it's so exhilarating. But then when you read these stories of other people who are there and they're going through it, it makes me so thankful that I don't play anymore. And it gives me perspective, right? To not go back. Because I'll think like, oh, dude, remember that story I read? That guy blew like 7 grand in blackjack. And then he went to the roulette table and then he blew 12 and he went to craps. And then he maxed out his credit card. And then he borrowed some money from his drug dealer. Then he got some money from his brother. And then his dad email transferred him a couple grand. Like those type of stories are wild. They're so crazy. I'm just like, holy shit. So, but yeah, I'm glad that the stories help, right? I feel like it's beneficial for all of us in some way or another. The only thing that I dislike about it is this constant censorship and demonetization crap that I have to go through. Oh, it's so annoying. Like this stream, we got flagged within like 5 minutes because I think I put the word gambling in the title of the stream. So automatically we're flagged, demonetized, blah, 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 all this stuff. I guess because Bet365 and FanDuel want to run their ads. And obviously they can't do it on a channel like mine where I talk about the dangers of sports betting. So there's like a contradiction there, right? So I get it. That's the only annoying thing I have with my channel. Is this like this constant demonetization stuff? Because I have to keep requesting for YouTube to get a YouTube employee to manually review my video or stream. And then it takes a week, and then either they'll reverse the flagging or they'll remove it or they'll give me an update for why they leave it as flagged. It's like this massive headache. It's just so annoying for me. But yeah, other than that, I enjoy the gambling content stuff. What's up, Lee? Oh, Lee from the last live stream, right? Suicide happens in Vegas every day. Not reported in the media, censorship. Not reported in the media, censorship is wrong. Yeah, have you guys ever been to Vegas? You ever notice that like the high-rise hotels, there's like those bars over the windows of the units that are way up high? It's like to prevent people from jumping out of their hotel room window, right, and onto the strip and dying. That's sad, dude. That stuff is so sad. But Vegas is, if I'm being honest though, Vegas is so much fun. It's like a gambler's dream, that place. I used to go every year. I used to go to Vegas like every year. Now I haven't been since, it's been a while. Since 2008, I think, was the last time I went to Vegas. Pro gambling holds the keys to the YouTube kingdom of monetized content. Yeah, it's interesting because I know some guys who are professional poker players, and they make videos about them gambling at a casino, playing poker, playing online poker. And I know a couple other guys who are professional sports bettors, and they make videos about their picks, and all of those, they're fully monetized, right? Because they are pro gambling. They're talking about money lines, the Vegas odds, FanDuel apps, DraftKings, and that type of stuff. And so that's all fully monetized, and they're okay. But then as soon as you bring up something like where you're against gambling, then it gets kind of sticky, right? Luckily, I'm only 21. I realized I needed to stop early. Yo, low key, Mav. Yo, bro, you're so young. You're only 21? Dude, I'm 17 years older than you. No, wait. My birthday was this month. I'm 18 years older than you. I'm almost double your age, dude. Bro, 21. You got your whole life ahead of you, man. Get rid of the gambling shit and then just, move on to better things. But good for you for realizing that you needed to stop. Some people never make that realization, right? The suicide nets in those Foxconn factories in China. Yo, Red, that is crazy. That's where they make the cell phones, right? Foxconn. Didn't those employees sleep there? Like, they had dorm rooms. I remember I watched it wasn't a documentary. It was like I guess an investigative documentary where this guy snuck in to the Foxconn factory, and he worked there as an employee for like a month, and then he documented everything. That place is nuts. Those dudes are working like 14 hours, 15 hours a day in this factory, and they all hate it. And then guys started jumping out of windows and off the building and killing themselves. So then they put that giant net all around it to catch all the people that were committing suicide. Oh, dude, so sad. It's so like brutal, right? A man blew his brains out at Caesars yesterday. He lost his life savings. Oh my God. That's horrible, dude. Jesus. Man, I used to go to Caesar's Palace all the time. I loved the poker room there. Man, Caesar's Palace was the best. Because whenever you would play poker, especially in a tournament, they had like a dinner menu. No, it wasn't a dinner menu. It was like just like a random food menu. So you can just order like finger foods, right? Like, I don't know, club sandwiches, chicken fingers and fries, or something like that. And then while you're playing poker, they would give you this table that's on wheels, and they would like roll it behind you. And so you could just play poker and get a full meal on this cart. It was so sick. I used to love playing there because when I would play poker, I'd play for like 12 hours. I'd be like a degenerate. So I'd go for lunch and dinner and order food on this stupid little cart and then keep playing. Yo, it was the best. I loved it. And then if you played enough, or you can get your food comped, they give you your food for free. But again, it's too much fun, dude. It's too much fun. I have a good job with a lot of credit card and loan debt now from gambling, but I have a means at paying those debts and being stable again, so I'm grateful. Dude, that's awesome. There's a couple people that I've talked to and then that's sort of reached out to me in the coaching where they get to a point where the debt is insurmountable to where their income can't cover the interest on their loans. That's when it's scary. Because then what are your options? To declare bankruptcy and like you kill your credit score and all this type of stuff. But dude, good for you, man. You know, keep out of the gambling. Pay off your debts. Keep working hard, bro. Good for you. Yeah, shit is brutal. Makes you really put things into perspective. Yeah, man. Especially in these countries outside of North America, right? I think it took me losing everything to really quit. Nothing else would have done it. I got friends who bet on sports all the time, and I won't even think about betting with them because I always think of how many problems it caused me. So it's a good thing how bad it got in a sense. Finger food sounds like pause. Yo, finger foods. Pause. Is that what you call it? I don't know. What do you call it? What do you call like French fries, BLT sandwiches, chicken wings? Isn't that you call it finger foods? Is that a Canadian thing? Damn, that's pretty gay, bro. Finger foods. What are finger foods? Let me Google this. Finger foods. Finger foods are small individual portions of food. Oh, small. Well, okay, it's definitely not finger foods then, because Casino would give you a whole hamburger. Finger foods. Finger foods. Not a live stream without a red pause. Yo, Red's on fire today, bro. I like it. Yeah, the sports betting thing, dude, that's one you got to stay away from, especially if there's a sport you like. Man, if I ever got back into basketball sports betting, dude, I'd probably be so obsessed that I wouldn't do live streams anymore. Instead, I'd be looking at the money lines, betting on my FanDuel team. Bruh, I just call them sides, appetizers rather. What did I say? Finger foods. Ugh, I don't know. Drake bet millions on sports betting and glamorized all his wins. Never reports his big losses. Yeah, that's another thing that sucks too when these like celebrities promote gambling and they show you like, oh, how much money they're winning, and maybe they're getting paid by one of these websites as a sponsorship or a brand deal. And then you get young people addicted to this stuff, like because they probably idolize Drake, right? Oh, Drake's winning millions at roulette. I should play too. It's a pretty vicious cycle, bro. I've heard of finger foods, but it's kind of a boomer term. Yo, oh no, is my age is showing. A boomer term. Jesus Christ. I should retire today, bro. Taking all the L's today. This is taking L's on this stream. Sports betting lost me like 15,000 on top of my crypto. Damn. The crypto gambling was after my sports betting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh, I'm getting that anxiety again. Bro, it's 15 grand on sports betting. Holy shit. I feel for you, bro. I feel for you. Because even right now, let me see. What are the NBA games? Because it's Sunday night. I think there's a bunch of games today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 NBA games today. Like, I in the past I would have bet on everything. Memphis and the Clippers, hell yeah, I'm betting. Lakers and Portland, for sure. Golden State's playing Phoenix, OKC. Yo, Victor Wembanyama. Oh my gosh, I'm betting on everything. All the props, all the parlays. You know what else is hard too when you're watching like the NBA? It'll be like halftime, and then EJ, Shaq, Kenny, and Charles, those four clowns that I don't even know what their show is called. Inside the NBA? No, that's not it. What is their show called? Is there even a name for their show? But whatever. Anyway, those guys, Chuck, Charles Barkley, and the boys. They'll have a segment and they'll talk about like, oh, make sure you set your lineup tonight with the FanDuel app and all this shit. And they actually promote that because the NBA actively promotes sports betting. It's something that Adam Silver is pro in terms of running his league. Man, I wonder how many young people are you going to get addicted to gambling with that stuff. How many boomers here? Maybe it's just me and you, Ken. Yeah, this stream was fun today. It was a fun stream. The only thing I'll do now is a cheap fantasy league because it's low risk for a bigger reward, and it's like one bet for a month. Yeah, those Yahoo fantasy leagues, you pay like $20 to draft a team, then you have your team for the whole season. I loved playing those, but the problem is eventually I had eight different leagues all at once. I had so many going on. And I used to put money on that website called League Safe, where you could play for money with random people on the internet, and it gets too crazy. And then you got to set your lineup all the time, and it becomes time consuming. So even though you don't have to wager too much money for the whole season, so you're not really gambling that much, right? But it also, like, the time that it takes up is kind of rough. Sam Bankman-Fried is going to prison for life. FTX was a scam. Yeah, that guy's an asshole, bro. Most annoying commercial now has to be Tony Bets. What is that? Tony Bets. I don't know what that is. Tony Bets. Tony Bet is an online gambling company providing sports betting, live betting, and live gaming services. Oh, Jesus. The Tony Bet website offers a live gaming service allowing the players to place bets on lottery, casino, poker, and other live games. Oh, God. It's honestly so sad all these rich people push sports betting knowing it destroys a working class and young guys like myself just starting to get a couple dollars. Yeah, you know what's hard about it too? The reason why I worry about it is because it's so accessible for young people, because everyone has a phone, right? Okay, just download an app, bam, you have FanDuel on your phone. Put, I don't know, $20 on your account. Everyone has like PayPal or a credit card or whatever. And then, FanDuel will give you like a 100% deposit bonus. So kid puts in $20, gets an extra 20, so now he has $40 to gamble with, places a bet on, I don't know, whatever he wants to play in. And now it makes watching sports for him or her that much more exciting because now he has money on the line. And then there's a chance where that person can take it too far or get addicted. And that's like the danger, right? And it sucks because, again, young people, it's hard for them to see what's going on, right? Because usually you're impulsive, you're still learning, you have less life experience, right? And it's like such a trap because young people are vulnerable too, right? So I don't know, it just kind of makes me sad a little bit when I think about it like that. But also, to be fair, to play the other side of this, to play devil's advocate, I also believe that adults should be able to do whatever they want to do. If you're an adult You are of age and you want to gamble, you should be able to gamble. You want to drink, you should be able to drink. Whatever, as long as you don't hurt other people. Even if it is a risk to yourself, you have to let adults do whatever they want to do. And I don't think the answer for anti-gambling is like censorship, because that's not the answer, right? Because then you take freedoms away from adults. That's obviously wrong. But I just think the answer that I've concluded to is to just talk about it, right? I guess I hate this word awareness. It's like this cringy trigger word. Oh, I'm raising awareness about gambling addiction. It sounds so cringe. It's just talking about it, right? Just releasing information about the dangers, the risks, that hopefully you can reach someone, right, that might get in too far, and you might be able to stop them from gambling before it's too late. I think that's the only thing that we can really do, right? Because if you start like restricting people to make choices, then you get the whole prohibition thing, right? Buy XRP, you'll get rich. Oh, I want to invest in XRP. That's crazy having 8 leagues. I got one right now, my friends. Only $50 from 12 of us. Winner basically takes a pot. Yeah, I used to do this thing. You could play $500 leagues with random people on Yahoo. And you would use this website called League Safe. And they would hold the money in escrow. Or I can't say that word. Escrow. How the fuck do you say that word? God damn it. I hate it when I can't pronunciate words properly.
Escrow.
Escrow?
Escrow.
Escrow. Is that really how you pronounce it? That can't be right. Escrow? God, how do you say this word? Money in escrow. Escrow? I guess it is escrow. Yo, taking all the L's today, bro. What is this? I feel like an idiot. God. But yeah, I'd have like multiple leagues for hundreds of dollars. It was bad. So glad I never got into online gambling. Hey, good job, Ken. Good for you, bro. I'm glad. One less thing to get addicted on, right? That's what happened to me. I didn't care about sports, but you would have thought I was the biggest jock, how invested I'd be in a game I'd bet on. Oh, so you never even were interested in the sports, but the sports betting got you interested in it. Dang, that's wild. Those bonus bets are a huge trap. Win or lose, 9 out of 10 people keep gambling with their own money. Yeah, the deposit bonus is like their trick just to get you in the door, right? It's like their gateway drug. It gets you in, and then hopefully that door closes behind you and you keep playing. Can't really blame gambling industry, kind of like blaming liquor stores for alcohol addiction. Yeah, that's exactly it, Ken. It's freedoms, right? You gotta let adults be adults, but that doesn't mean we can't talk about it though, right? There's so many gambling channels on YouTube now. Mr. Handpay? What is that? Mr. Handpay? Oh god. Thumbnails of this guy. He's like standing in front of a slot machine. Whoa. Oh my god. That's too loud. Yo, this guy's 337,000 subscribers. What does he do? Does he just gamble? Yo, this guy probably makes a killing on AdSense, bro. Oh shit. Yo, this guy's probably a beast. When did he start? Started 2 years ago. Wow. Crazy. Hey, good for him, man. Good for him. Even though he's promoting something that I'm against, right? He's making a business off his hobby, I guess. That's wild. I guess his AdSense goes towards his money to gamble, which then he makes videos on? Jesus. Is that what's going on here? I don't know. I'm oblivious. Escrow? Escrow. Dude, I give up on that word. I give up. Dude Luck 23? This live has helped me more than any gambling addiction hotline ever did. Hey, that's awesome. Dude, that's it right there. I'm so happy to hear that. That's what it's about, right? That's what it's about. You know what's funny? I actually thought about starting this series called like Gamblers Anonymous. I'm going to record a video over here on my couch, and I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe just have some empty seats. And I'm going to take sorry, I don't want to like cough on into the microphone. Anyways, my idea was I want to have like a Gamblers Anonymous sort of series or video where I take the FAQs, the frequently asked questions from my gambling clients. I do the one-on-one coaching and just talk about the most common questions I get. And I want to just do my version of a Gamblers Anonymous meeting. Because whenever you talk to any of these hotlines or people with helping you with a gambling addiction, they all say the same shit and none of it works. They talk about, oh, just self-exclude yourself from the casino, block your credit cards, cut up your credit cards, you know, make sure you can't transfer any of your money. Like this is lame ass strategies over and over and over. And my issue, or I think the key for overcoming a gambling addiction, has always been your mental health, right? Because all of those short-term band-aids, all those fixes, the excluding yourself from the casino, controlling your money, those are all external strategies that can't fix an internal problem. The internal problem is here, right? You have a gambling addiction on the inside. And the only way you fix that is up here with your mental health. And so if I were to have like some type of Gamblers Anonymous meeting, I want to just make a video on how I would run it, how I would do it, how I would give advice to a bunch of strangers who would show up. It probably doesn't really align with all the stories and videos that I've been posting recently, but it's just something I want to do to maybe mix it up. I'll try it out, see what happens. What's cool about YouTube is you can gauge the response, the comment section. If people like it, let me know in the comments. If it sucks or a waste of time, let me know in the comments. Like the streams. I get so much good feedback about the streams that in the beginning, I thought I was wasting my time. Why am I live streaming? It's like a waste of my time. No one's showing up. It just seems so stupid. But then when you get feedback, right, and people are saying, oh, I like the live streams. It's helping me with such and such. Or it's cool to just chill and talk for a couple hours and you answer questions in the chat. Then, okay, I use that feedback and I can figure out what to do moving forward. So a couple ideas for the channel. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The feeling might never go away, but we can regain control of it. Oh, Tenzin! Tenzin, what's up, dude? Finally caught live after a long time. Yo, what's going on? How you been, bro? Long time no see. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a schedule that I can maintain with the live streams. It's kind of like once a week on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday when I have time. It's sort of tough. I have so much going on. I wish I could give you guys like a proper date and time that I could stick to, but it's sort of like not possible. Like today, my son napped late because we were at the park. And so I started the stream while he was napping, and I figured once the stream ends and he wakes up, it'll probably be time for dinner, it's 6 o'clock right now, so we'll probably have dinner soon. So sorry, Tenzin, we're probably going to wrap up the stream soon. How long have we been streaming? Oh, we've been streaming 2 hours. Sorry, bro. We might have to probably wrap it up soon. What else can you guys expect? I don't know, probably the same stuff, more of the same, more videos. Try to do more streams. Leave me comments if there's anything you guys like, dislike, any recommendations, things you want to see. Wrap it up. I gotta eat. Yeah, me too, Red. Me too. Let's call it, bro. Well, this one was another good one, brother. Time to check out the outside world. Stay strong and stay blessed. And all, please don't gamble. You're worth so much more than that life. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're good. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Red, Ken, Tenzin, Lee. Who else was here? Everyone else who came by. Low key, Mav. Appreciate all you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday. There will be a gambling video tomorrow on Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, so you can check that out. It'll probably drop in the afternoon. So thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Took too many L's in this stream, bro.